What's up, everybody? Stay tuned for some ionic places and please subscribe and like this channel. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're about to dive headfirst into the concrete jungle, the city that never sleeps, the Big Apple. You guessed it, New York City? We're not just talking about the iconic spots you see in the movies. We're going deep, uncovering the must-visit places and, just as important, how to experience it all without breaking the bank. Whether you're already booking flights or just daydreaming about a bite of that delicious New York pizza, this video is your golden ticket. Stick around, let's do this together. Alright, first up, we're hitting the ground running in Times Square. This place is the epitome of sensory overload, and if you're not prepared, it can be overwhelming. But don't worry, we've got you covered. You know the vibes, giant billboards blinding you with light, flashing advertisements vying for your attention every second. It's like stepping into a neon jungle, a sea of people from every corner of the world, all converging in this one spot. The diversity is incredible, but it can also feel like you're swimming upstream in a river of humanity. That constant, chaotic energy that just screams New York City. The honking of taxis, the chatter of tourists, the street performers, it's a sensory symphony that never stops. Now look, Times Square is definitely a tourist trap. Prices are inflated, and it's crowded, but it's one of those iconic experiences you just gotta have at least once. The sheer scale and energy of the place are something you won't find anywhere else. Now let's talk strategy. Lodging in and around Times Square? Get ready to shell out like $250 a night easy. But if you plan ahead, you can find deals. Look for hotels that offer discounts for booking in advance or during off-peak times. Food's not much better. Think $50 a day just to keep your stomach from rumbling. But there are ways to eat well without breaking the bank. Street food is your friend here, but don't sweat it. We've got hacks. There are plenty of ways to experience Times Square without emptying your wallet. And for lodging, consider staying a little further out and just taking the subway in. Your wallet will thank you. The subway system is extensive and can get you anywhere you need to go quickly and cheaply. Speaking of the subway, it's a great way to get around the city. It might seem intimidating at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's a breeze. Plus, it's a quintessential New York experience. Another tip: take advantage of the free attractions. Times Square is full of street performers, from musicians to magicians, and watching them is completely free. It's a great way to soak in the atmosphere without spending a dime. If you're into theater, check out the discount ticket booths for Broadway shows. You can often snag last-minute tickets for a fraction of the price. It's a fantastic way to see world-class performances without the hefty price tag. So there you have it, Times Square in all its chaotic glory. It's a place that can be both exhilarating and exhausting, but with a little planning and these tips, you can make the most of your visit and survive the sensory overload. Embrace the chaos, soak in the energy, and enjoy every moment. After all, there's no place quite like Times Square. After the sensory overload of Times Square, we need some chill time. And there's no better place for that than Central Park. This massive green oasis in the heart of Manhattan is like hitting the reset button on your brain. We're talking miles of walking paths, bike trails, sprawling lawns, even a zoo. It's the perfect place to escape the city grind without actually leaving the city. One of the must-visit spots is Bethesda Terrace, a beautiful architectural marvel and great for people watching. Rent a rowboat at the Loeb Boathouse for a serene experience on the lake. Stroll across the Bow Bridge for picturesque views. As the day winds down, watch the sunset over Central Park. The changing colors provide a breathtaking backdrop. Even at night, Central Park remains magical. It's a perfect end to your day of relaxation and exploration. So, whether you're a local or a visitor, Central Park offers a myriad of ways to find your zen in the concrete jungle. Next up, we're heading over to Liberty Island to check out Lady Liberty herself. This iconic symbol of freedom is way more impressive in person than in pictures. Trust me. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, tourist trap, right? But hear me out. Taking that ferry ride over, seeing the Statue of Liberty emerge from the horizon, it's an experience that sticks with you. Now, visiting the Statue of Liberty can be a bit of a mission. Lodging in the area averages around $220 a night, and food will set you back about $45 a day. My advice? Make a day of it. Pack some snacks, bring your camera, and soak in every moment. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You don't want to rush it. All right, let's talk about those iconic New York City views. The city that never sleeps is renowned for its breathtaking skyline, a mesmerizing blend of towering skyscrapers and historic landmarks. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned New Yorker, the views never get old, and there's no better place to get them than from the top of the Empire State Building. Standing at 1,454 feet tall, this iconic structure offers an unparalleled vantage point. As you ascend to the observation deck, the anticipation builds, and once you step out, the panoramic view is nothing short of spectacular. This Art Deco masterpiece has been featured in countless movies and TV shows for a reason. The view from up there is simply breathtaking. From King Kong to Sleepless in Seattle, the Empire State Building has cemented its place in pop culture. Its timeless design and towering presence make it a must-visit. You can see all of Manhattan, the bridges, the rivers, even New Jersey on a clear day. The sweeping vistas offer a unique perspective of the city's layout, from the bustling streets of Midtown to the serene waters of the Hudson and East Rivers. It's a view that captures the essence of New York. Now, being one of the most famous buildings in the world, the area around the Empire State Building is gonna cost you. The streets are always bustling with tourists and locals alike, and the demand for nearby accommodations is high. Expect to pay around $230 a night for lodging and about $50 a day for food. New York City is a culinary paradise, with options ranging from street food vendors to high-end restaurants. Whether you're grabbing a quick hot dog from a cart or dining at a Michelin-starred establishment, the city's food scene is sure to delight your taste buds. But here's a pro tip: go at night. The experience transforms as the sun sets and the city lights begin to twinkle. The view takes on a magical quality, with the illuminated skyline creating a dazzling display. The city lights twinkling below you, pure magic. The vibrant energy of New York is palpable, and seeing it from such a height gives you a sense of the city's grandeur and dynamism. It's a sight that will stay with you long after you've left. Plus, it's usually less crowded, so you can actually enjoy the view without getting elbowed in the ribs. The nighttime visit offers a more relaxed atmosphere, allowing you to take in the sights at your own pace. So, whether you're a night owl or just looking to avoid the crowds, the Empire State Building at night is an experience not to be missed. Okay, last but definitely not least, we're heading over to the Brooklyn Bridge. Now, you could just hop on the subway and ride across, but trust me, walking the Brooklyn Bridge is an experience in itself. You've got the East River below you, the Manhattan skyline in front of you, and that constant hum of the city all around you. It's the perfect way to end your New York City adventure. Plus, Brooklyn is a bit more budget-friendly than Manhattan. You can find lodging for around $180 a night, and food will only set you back about $35 a day. My recommendation? Grab a bagel and a coffee from a local shop and enjoy them while you stroll across the bridge. It's the perfect way to soak in the energy of this incredible city. So there you have it, guys, your crash course in conquering New York City without emptying your bank account. Look, I know this city can seem intimidating, but trust me, it's worth every penny, every crowded subway ride, every overpriced slice of pizza. Just remember to plan ahead, pack light, and most importantly, keep your head up and soak it all in. This city is a whirlwind of energy, creativity, and endless possibilities. You never know what you're going to find around the next corner, who you're going to meet, what kind of crazy adventure you're going to have. So get out there, explore, get lost, and make some memories. And hey, if you do make it to New York, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought.